Hello everybody, I'm Peter Globe, and as you may know, yesterday I posted a video talking about my top 10 favorite BTF fighters. But this time, I'm gonna be making my top 10 worst BTF fighters. Because, let's face it, making, what, around, say, around 7 around 65 new characters, at least 10 of them will be bad. So first thing, this is all my personal opinion. If you have a different one, you can leave it in the comments. And also, so like I said, these characters must be characters that were either just in this, in the arc, not around the arc as an introduction, or have more episodes devoted to them than regular. Which means that Kero and Khalifa aren't allowed because they were around 3 episodes before Turn Power, and in the Turn Power they were in a lot of episodes. So, unfortunately, none of them. As that's it, let's get on with this list. Number 10. Vaughn from Universe 11. Now, Universe 11 has been a big deal in the community. I mean, the fact that two of those guys are so incredibly powerful, the fact that they basically are these legendary fighters, all that. But then we had Vaughn. His design is pretty lame, or boring, whatever you want to call him. And his only thing he has done in the turn power is, except using his whip ability or whatever to somewhat capture KL, he gets dominated by KL in not even showing us like him getting punched and then through. Literally, they go into a striking match and then he gets tossed out like he was nothing. I mean, seriously, give every other fighter at least some form of credit. At least they, have fighting possibility. This guy did nothing. It's mostly the fact his team did so much, but he did so little. So I can't really put him any higher on this list because he's just a very boring generic character. Number 2. Dr. Rota. Alright, Universe 6 is a universe that literally doesn't need to have that many fighters, to do much, because 5 of them were already known. Well, Butaro had a problem with a picture, but that's nothing really to talk about. Kieran and Khalifa already had their development and captures spot on before the turn power, and the final 2 were secretive. So, what the hell did they need Dr. Rota for? I mean, granted, I get the whole filler thing. I mean, they had to be characters that had to be filler, but still, why did they include this character? I mean, he's pointless and for no reason. I mean, he could possibly be like the healer. Maybe he's the one that brings Kieran Khalifa back to the fighting thing. But instead, he was pointless. I mean, seriously. He is just pointless. I mean, in Universe 6 is one of these universes that they should have all their fighters be some kind of characters. But Dr. Rota, nope. He is completely and utterly pointless. But granted, I do realize now that Universe 6 already had so many important characters that obviously he should be one of the lesser known ones, but still, he's pointless. Seriously, he does nothing but say something, then gets paralyzed, then comes back, and then gets eliminated. That's all that he does. Seriously. Number 8. Sorel from Universe 9. I bet a lot of people forget about Sorel. I cannot blame her. She was such a little influence that they didn't even want to draw a picture of her face in 18, and then when she basically said something like her name or something, 18 basically just one shots her with a foot into her face and then throws her out the stage. They can't even do that for her. She was totally and completely pointless. Plus, her design is complete and total crap. Seriously, I mean, I know there are worse designs in Third Power, but what the hell was the point of this one? Number 7. Kawaii. Now we are going to do the team that's going to probably have the most appearance, and that is Universe 4. And we'll start off this Universe 4 Suckfest with Kawaii. Jesus, Kawaii. Alright, first thing. The whole seduction gimmick only works in the cartoonist, the tournaments that are just there for happy-go-lucky fun, like first season, so on that. And just, as a little bump you go on the road to somewhere. Not in a battle to death tournament of power. Seriously, people. Why the hell does a person that's only real thing will showcase was extraction necessary? I mean, alright, we learned in the end of Universe 3 thing that their fighters were that Masako wasn't a robot, but still, I mean, I'm pretty sure Kitana should have known the Universe 3 had robots. So, I am pretty sure that she cannot seduce robots. You know what? Why don't I, for instance, just complain about how every single tactic of Universe 4 would just make Universe 3 look even more badass and more like... Seriously? Are you people like... Do you people want us to eliminate you? Yes, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing for Universe 4. Also, her design is a generic princess design, and she basically is completely pointless. Unless having a character that has the whole energy blade technique, I honestly don't know what the hell did they want with her. And also remember, apparently she's weaker than Master Roshi without his power-up form. Which means, Urine, which was in the TN episode, that kinda implies that she is somewhere either a bit stronger than her. Wow, Kawaii is just pathetic. I should probably make a video addressing how powerful every universe is. No, yeah, I probably should do that. Number 6. Harmira. Alright, this one was a shadowy fighter who was an assassin, and judging by Hit, who is a hitman, and he was awesome. He honestly got a lot of people excited. Hell, he was in the ending shot of Universe 2. But, you know what his purpose was? Nothing! I am seriously, this character's purpose in a turn of power would only exist to give Hit the elimination and to give a... there's a shooter out there. Who is the striker? Who is the mysterious guy? Who is this person? But you know what? Even that has a billion problems. I mean, alright, I know there was kinda garbage saying the stage for Third Power was going to be destroyed. I mean, I think we all kinda knew this was going to happen. But think about it. how did Hellas and their goddess and their Kai, Peru I think was his name, and Angel were like look at this guy and saying, this guy can hide somewhere. This stage is probably gonna have a lot of places for people to hide. And so he could strike from there. So basically they had this cat fighter only works if he's in a forest, because honest to God he can easily sticks out like a short sword, like a sword farm or whatever. But it's the saying. Hell, isn't he like one of the bigger fighters? Seriously, this is just pathetic. Number 5. The Preacher. Now, if you watched my previous videos on Universe 3, you know I like them the most. They're my favorite universe. They're awesome. The designs are great. And The Preacher, although he is inspired from Cell, it's a still pretty cool design. But you might be saying, why am I having him on the list? Because he has done completely nothing. Seriously. Alright, he might be stronger than Tien and Master Roshi because Master tried to paralyze him and Tien put his strongest attack, I believe, to take him out, but still, he has done nothing. And remember, he's a flyer because those things can be used as wings. So he's pointless and just have to be eliminated. Seriously, give the Grecian army some credit. At least they had an elimination scene when they were trying to fight back. This guy was completely and utterly pointless. Also, can someone please tell me what was his purpose in the whole battle tournament? I mean, in Grecia's whole changing technique, useful. Nariyama's survival mode, useful. Viara's extra defense, useful. Capacitor's changing mode, useful. Pepperoni and his 3 combiners, useful. Magikarp's body, useful. But no reason at all. Number 4. Daman from Universe 4. Like I said with Kawaii, I'm gonna be telling them what their uses. And with Daman is, how was Kitana expecting to eliminate characters like Viara, Aniraza, Koichi Curator, and possibly Riyama and the other 3 robots. But seriously, I mean, look at this guy. I mean, even if he was strong enough to push human, I mean, it was implied that he had to punch them a lot. But those things are fucking robots. How would he do that? And how would they exactly move? I mean, hell, I'm pretty sure even though they were punching all that, this guy, I don't think he even matches there up for even, he's probably smaller than the regular fighters. Also, his design is pretty lame and boring. And also, when I first thought of this, I thought he was going to basically be like those trick fights. Seriously. When I saw the whole him in battle with Piccolo, I assumed that what he was going to do was get caught or something like that by Piccolo. Then he used his explosive tech that he had, which would eliminate him and destroy his arm. That way, Piccolo would have a halfway decent elimination, and he could somewhat be a threat. And having a fight that can blow himself up, which could cause a whole big wave to throw you out, is good. But no. That didn't happen. He just had to be a fighter that jumps around and punches multiple times. And also, again, how was Kitana expecting to win with a fighter who can be sensed and is so small that I am pretty sure I'm pretty sure someone could accidentally stamp on him, and 100% sure someone in this around that time would notice him. Again, I mean, I know they probably expected the stage to be destroyed and not exactly the best, so it's easy to hide, but what luck they was destroyed for some of this fighter. Number 3. Shansta. Just wow. I cannot believe it. Even if the entire fan base loves Shansta, I just don't like him. Anybody saying why? Well, guess what? The only thing he can do is create illusions that apparently it's kind of skeptical if they are solid or not solid because they kind of implement they're both, and becoming a rocket. But that's it. Seriously, out of all the Final Free Fires from Universe 4, he makes no sense. And how that affect Universe 3, you're probably asking, because like I said, I'm gonna be finding a way to destroy them. Well, guess what? I am pretty sure those robots have settings that will allow them to like scan and spawn when they're gonna be battling them. And that's how also they could battle Daemon, now I think about it. So in case if they was solid, they'll be aware or something like that. That is, if even something would be affected by their punches. And also, Yara nearly eliminated Shansta, which implies this guy can lose to a fighter who's got his special defense. Seriously, if they literally could just not give him the flying capability and have Vieira Universe 3 get elimination, and that's it. And they possibly could have a more balanced battle with Gamisawas and Daemon. But nope, they had to keep him in for some damn reason. No, it's not a thing about it. There's no damn reason anyway. Number 2. Gamisawas. Jesus, Universe 4 has a bunch of taboo characters. Seriously, talk about 3 in a row. Now, for starters, Gamisawa's design is honestly can just be told for this sketch that's done in the Tournament Power, which is lizard-like. Which granted is better than his first form. We assume that he was just a recolored Daemon, but still, nothing. Awesome. It kinda is implied that he's a weaker fighter because of his whole invisibility now funding thing. And also, I'm pretty sure Universe 3 couldn't have their scanners find him. And again, I'm pretty sure they actually wouldn't exactly feel that much. Hell, the only reason why he eliminated Ketopessola is because he was letting his guard down because Villa could nearly eliminate him. He was incredibly in the end of the ring, and he didn't even was focused on an invisible fighter. So yeah, this guy's only reason eliminating Ketopessola is 100% luck. And again, how this guy wasn't eliminated, I'm more asking. I mean, was he just lizarding around and no one of the miss key blasts or anything like that was able to hit him? I mean, how is that possible? And yes, he's just pathetic. And it's a shame that Ketopessola, such a cool character as he is, he had to be eliminated by this buffoon. But he's still not is number 1 because number 1, Brienne. Why? Why is she existing? Now, even if all of you people say that Universe 2 was likable, well, guess what? That doesn't mean that Brienne is likable. And believe me, she is not a tiny bit. She's annoying. Every time she says something about love, it's like in what Nostalgia Critic said in his Moulin Rouge review. I mean, they say it say they're good and say everything, but they never say what love is. That is actually the whole problem with Brienne. She says love all the time, but she never tells us describes us what love is. And then she's saying that the 18, a person who's actually married, who actually had to have love, says that she's destroying the word love. But then again, it's not love. But again, she actually has love. This bitch has nothing. She's annoying. She's obnoxious. She's terribly designed. She's just terrible. You know what? I don't even want to talk about her more. Because I'm pretty sure there's so many videos out. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of our videos where they basically say what is wrong with her. Now, I hope you like this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Also, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. I do not own any of these images. All of these images belong to Akira Toriyama, Toei Animation, and the Gamisaras from my Devon art page. Now, I cannot wait to see all of you people next time. Bye.